city tells a story. This week on Inside Lagos, we follow the momentum of progress as Lagos State, under the leadership of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, writes its next chapter. Now, let's dive into the heart of progress and explore the innovation, growth, and development shaping the center of excellence into a hub of opportunity. This is Inside Lagos. I'm Adedoja. Salam Adeniyi.
Ẹni tí ò dé kò yìn ẹkù kan. Àwa ni center of excellence. Ẹni ò dé kò yìn ẹkù kan. Àwa ni center of excellence. Mo ní pé kò bá dé kò yìn ẹkù kan. Àwa ni center of excellence. Àwọn òyìnbó débẹ̀ wọ́n rí tá a jẹ́ ṣe. Àwa ni center of excellence. Haúsá débẹ̀ wọ́n rí tá a jẹ́ ṣe. Àwa ni center of excellence. Àwọn Ìgbò débẹ̀ wọ́n rí tá a jẹ́ ṣe. Àwa ni center of excellence. Gbogbo Yorùbá débẹ̀ wọ́n rí tí wọ́n mú lọ. Àwa ni center of excellence. Ẹni ò dé kò yìn ẹkù kan. Èkó ò ní bàjẹ́ lórí àwa. Àwa ni center of excellence. Ọkọ̀ ò bá dé kò yìn ẹkù.
Lagos will no longer tolerate illegal dredging and land reclamation in the state. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu served this note of warning to perpetrators, adding that the state government is set to strengthen its policies to protect the lagoon. The governor said this at the Made in Lagos Waterfront Summit themed Pressure on the Lagoon, the Lagos Experience. The lagoon is not just a body of water, it's a heritage, the economy, and the future of Lagos. But it's now under intense pressure from human-driven and climate-related factors. The water body obstacles have called for this Made in Lagos Water Summit, themed Pressure on the Lagoon, the Lagos Experience. More than 500 global experts have gathered to discuss the challenges facing the Lagos lagoon and waterfronts, including coastal erosion and illegal dredging. Approximately 10,625 cubic meters of sand is being dredged daily in Lagos, which poses a significant risk of destabilizing the ecosystem if left unchecked.
Added to this is the steady depletion of fish stock, which directly affects the livelihoods of our local fishermen and food security of our state. It is about harnessing knowledge, technology, and partnership to protect the lagoon, revive its potentials, and to position it as a driver of sustainable growth for Lagos.
We must have in place the policy and the law that promotes polluter pays principle. Beyond this, there must be need for a special fund like the Security Trust Fund, maybe Lagos Lagoon Protection Fund. The lagoon we are talking about is crying seriously for help, and it is dying. What are these threats? One, pollution. Daily, as we speak now, if you go and observe it, unregulated industrial discharge is still going on. Municipal waste, including human waste, plastic pollution, oil spillages, all of them are still going on. Of course, it need not be said that this compromises the quality of the lagoon. That is why today, a lot of fish that we all consume from there. You see, Mr. Governor, I often wonder when we report that people die suddenly. I'm not too sure the medical people can correct me. Nobody dies suddenly. We die instrumentally. And how do we die? I'll give you an example. Shipwreck alone on the waterways. The lead from it is consumed by the fish that we all consume daily. And that is how we progressively decline in earth and eventually wither off. And suddenly we say, he died suddenly. Nobody dies suddenly. Except we tame it right now. Then we should all agree that we are already killing ourselves instrumentally.
Waterfront represents more than an economic space. It is a symbol of connection, of flow, and of balance. If the system that governs us are fragmented, unaligned, or unresponsive, we create blockages that hinder development, much like obstructions in a water channel.
There is some, I think, illegal construction on top of the beach going on, and I would strongly advise not to do that. This is why you need coastal zone management team.
Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu painted a picture of Idotun village, once thriving but now nearly consumed by the Atlantic Ocean, a cautionary tale of what inaction could lead to, adding that any environmental infractions will no longer be tolerated.
Climate change is making this worse. It's leading to flooding and coastal surges. I stand here with my heart bleeding, quite frankly. Those who profit from illegal dredging, reckless land reclamation, and environmental destructions are engineering their own downfall and jeopardizing the future of generations to come. And Lagos will no longer tolerate it. We'll be ensuring that the voices of those who live by the waterfront are not drowned. We'll be investing in research, in innovation that we believe will support policy and decision-making. We'll be mainstreaming sustainability and ensuring that our waterfront developmental projects ensures that we are not mortgaging our tomorrow today.
Recall Governor Sanwo-Olu toured Ibeshe, Inoshe, Ilashe and surrounding coastal communities where he assessed the chaotic development plaguing the riverine areas and evaluating infrastructure development and their compliance with regulatory standards. Lagos State is positioning itself as a gateway for European investment into West Africa. At the inaugural Polish-Nigerian Economic Forum held in Lagos, the state government extended an open invitation to Polish investors, highlighting opportunities in infrastructure, energy, the digital economy, and more. Lagos State undoubtedly remains Nigeria's commercial capital, and to sustain its economic strength and advantages, forming more alliances has become imperative. The Polish-Nigerian Economic Forum is one such avenue for synergy, bringing together government officials, diplomats, and business leaders, aiming to unlock new opportunities between both economies. Lagos State government says it's open for business and eager to work with Polish investors across strategic sectors.
Through strategic infrastructure development, digitization of our government processes, major transport projects, renewable energy initiatives, housing schemes, health investment, and a vibrant political economy, Lagos is building the framework for lasting prosperity and inclusive government. And so this makes it easier for us to look for a great relationship with a country like Poland that has seen this type of trajectory.
Home to over 24 million people, Lagos State accounts for more than a third of Nigeria's GDP, yet the state is pushing an ambitious agenda focused on infrastructure, energy, and the digital economy.
As a government, we are reaffirming our readiness to welcome investors, innovators, and partners from Poland to explore the limitless opportunities our state offers. We are committed to creating an enabling environment for business to thrive, driven by transparency, security, infrastructure, and shared dynamism of our people. I want us to build an enduring partnership that will not only strengthen the economic ties between the two countries of Poland and Nigeria, but also chart a new course for prosperity for our people.
The Nigerian government says it sees Poland as a valuable partner in its drive to diversify the economy away from oil.
Both countries possess complementary strengths. Nigeria, with its vast natural resources, large consumer market, youthful population, and strategic access to the African continental free trade area, while Poland, on the other hand, with its advanced industrial base, technological experts, and positions as a gateway to the European market. Together, this partnership forms a solid basis upon which we must build now.
For Poland, the forum marks a pivot toward Africa, while Africa's youthful population and growing tech sector make the country an attractive destination.
For more than 60 years, Poland and Nigeria have been mutually reinforcing, helping each other, responsive to our needs, and politically allied in the global forums and in our regional cooperation.
With this new shift, Poland, currently exporting less than 1% of its goods to Africa, is looking to change the narrative. As Poland shifts its focus to Africa and Lagos State intensifies its push for foreign investment, both sides are now looking to reap tangible benefits from the emerging partnership. Malaria remains a major health challenge in Africa, but the Lagos government is stepping up the fight. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, at a midterm review of the pathway to malaria pre-elimination, reaffirmed his commitment to driving malaria prevalence below 1%. The journey to a malaria-free Lagos State reached a critical milestone as stakeholders gathered for the midterm review of the state malaria-free elimination strategy.
Please put your hands together for His Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen.
Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu led the charge, reaffirming his administration's commitment to reducing malaria prevalence to below 1%. He emphasized digital innovation, community ownership, and data transparency as the core drivers of success.
Lagos, our Lagos, your Lagos, continue to see a significant number of malaria cases each year. Estimates suggest we're taking about hundreds of thousands. This translates into lost school years, diminished wages, and unnecessary strain on our healthcare system. That is why our program has set a clear, measurable goal. We aim to reduce malaria prevalence to a pre-elimination level, specifically below 1%, by improving diagnostics, by ensuring consistent treatment, and by engaging the communities at large. I believe that this review meeting focuses on three key areas. Firstly, accountability. We need to tackle a hard look at the data coming from the field. Our rapid diagnostic tests are being used consistently. Our private pharmacies and patients, medicine vendors, are they responding to cases? Are they reporting cases into our digital system? Is the test before treatment measure being widely followed? If we find any gap, we need to pinpoint the root causes and make immediate adjustment.
Since March 2025, the Lagos State has expanded health surveillance through pharmacies and vendors while ramping up efforts to eliminate mosquito breeding sites and promote test before treatment.
Reducing malaria in Lagos is a health imperative. What we're trying to do is we understand that historically malaria used to be high in Lagos. And as a result, when people complain of malaria, they're not necessarily telling you that I have malaria. They're just telling you that I don't feel well. And malaria is synonymous to I'm not feeling well. So, but as medical professionals, we should know that. And we should therefore try to interrogate what do they actually mean by I'm not feeling well. So now that we know that malaria is not the commonest cause of fever in Lagos, in fact, it's the rarest cause of fever in Lagos, we now need to move our opportunity to the right and try and put in place infrastructure and expertise on how to make proper diagnosis of the malaria negative fevers. So as Lagosians, we're now, as government, we're now putting some clear policies in place. We're improving our diagnostic capacity, we're adopting the test before treatment principle, and we're moving into environmental strategies with our sister organizations.
Coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare praised Lagos State government for setting the pace, describing the state's strategy as a game changer for national malaria control.
At the launch of this initiative, I was represented by my colleague, the Honourable Minister of State for Health and Social Welfare. Then, through him, I made it clear that the Federal Ministry of Health and Social Welfare, through the National Malaria Elimination Program, stands firmly in support of Lagos State's pioneering efforts. Today, I'm proud to see how those commitments are being translated into tangible results. This collaborative effort has resulted in a number of important milestones, including the successful onboarding of patent and proprietary medicine vendors, PPMVs, and community pharmacists into a structured, regulated, and digitized network for malaria service delivery.
Both the World Bank and the World Health Organization underscored the importance of data-driven interventions.
We will be together until we reach the vision of malaria elimination in Lagos.
We recommend maintaining momentum. The drop in cases over the last decade has been outstanding, and Lagos has the ability to achieve this elimination hopefully in the next decade. We believe that private sector integration is an important piece of this puzzle. And to do that, digitization will help enable that private sector service delivery by providing the information needed to help guide care.
It's not enough to be at the pre-elimination, but I'm sure with God we are going to reach there. With hygiene, we are going to reach there. The success story is not only the government. I'm so happy the communities were involved. The healthcare professionals were involved.
All the countries that have eliminated malaria, as it is, they targeted the mosquitoes strategically, which I believe we need to upgrade our efforts to that of eliminating the mosquitoes at their source, and also to see how we can make the mosquitoes we have in the country friendly. We have mosquitoes in some other countries, but they are friendly, that they do not give any malaria.
Economic costs. In practice, I know the state is on top of that. And of course, universal healthcare coverage and the huge investments that will be needed. Now, when malaria rates come down, the tests quadruple. All that you have to do quadruple, so you have to be prepared for that. So testing at all settings and data alignment is critical. We have feedback to bring from our studies because we'll be engaging the PPMV, we'll be engaging the population, asking them their health-seeking behavior, and we'll be able to come back at the end of the study to provide our final findings.
With sustained support from partners and stronger collaboration among stakeholders, Lagos State is poised to enter the final stretch of its malaria elimination drive.
If you reach Lagos, better life for Lagos, better hope for Lagos, oh, better day for Lagos, yeah. Reach Lagos, better life for Lagos, better hope for Lagos, better day for Lagos, yeah. Better Lagos, oh, you want to speak Lagos, oh, you want to better Lagos, oh, you want to speak Lagos, oh.
Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has reiterated the Lagos State government's dedication to empowering the youth, stating that the future of the state lies in their hands. Speaking at the 2025 International Youth Day Summit, organized by the Ministry of Youth and Social Development, the governor said that his administration's Themes Plus agenda prioritizes youth empowerment and social inclusion. Youth from various organizations in Lagos State converged for the commemoration of this year's International Youth Day. The summit, themed Local Youth, Action for the SDGs and Beyond, showcased the commitment of young Nigerians driving change in their communities. Governor Sanwo-Olu, who graced the event, praised the innovation and creativity of young Lagosians, describing them as the engine room of national growth and progress.
With all of you sitting here, is to ask yourself also, with all of these interactions, with all of these engagements, how well will I seize this opportunity? How well will I ensure that even interactions like this state has millions and millions of children, have millions and millions of young people, but it's only the 4,000 to 5,000 of you that are here. How well are you going to use even the space and the opportunity that I haven't met with the governor? I would say that you are enthused and you are encouraged in all the things that we're doing today. Leave here today a better person.
Governor Sanwo-Olu reiterated Lagos State government's dedication to empowering the youth through its administration's Themes Plus agenda. The governor urged them to be solution providers.
You are the leaders of today and tomorrow. Your creativity, your resilience, and innovation and innovative spirit are essential for the growth of our state and our nation. The Bile Youth Academy, which focuses on building leadership skills, civic responsibility, and entrepreneurship among young people, cuts across our 5 Ibile divisions.
The Commissioner for Youth and Social Development emphasized ongoing efforts to empower young people as critical partners in national prosperity.
We have continued to create an enabling environment and opportunities that empower our youths to contribute meaningfully to sustainable growth and nation building. Today's gathering is not just a summit, but a platform for exchange where young leaders, policymakers, development partners, and critical stakeholders converge and dialogue, inspire and chart the path forward. Our objective is very simple: to ensure that Lagos youths in our state and beyond are not merely contributors and innovators, but they are shaping the future.
Lagos is the space center and is the model as far as youth development is concerned in the entire federation. Not be so. Aside from that, Mr. Governor, you have demonstrated this with amazing initiative, one of which is the Latif Jakonde Leadership Academy. We have the Lagos Ibile Youth Academy, and so on and so forth with the National Youth Council, the Lagos State Youth Parliament. You have given a massive support to all of these young people to thrive within the space. Mr. Governor, thank you so much for the entire thing that you have done for Lagos youths. We can only thank you. We can only appreciate you. God bless you, Mr. Governor. On behalf of the entire youth of Lagos, God bless you.
The highlight of the celebration was the governor's presentation of over 20 million naira in grants to various youth groups and winners of the Amplifier Business Clinic, an initiative aimed at nurturing entrepreneurial talents. From building bridges with global investors to building a healthier future and creating platforms for youth to thrive, Lagos State continues to raise the bar. And that does it on today's edition of Inside Lagos. Many thanks for being a part of it. Next week is another date. I'm Adedoja. Salam Adeni.